I'm about to go surprise my wife with this Rolex that I got her, and she doesn't even know. We have too much to eat, so we gotta burp. Christmas gift slash I just gave you a baby gift, so. All right, so there we go. We've got the audio set up. Give me that burp, burp. Give me that burp. I'm gonna take her for a tea, and I'm gonna try to drag it as long as possible. Let's see how long I can keep that going. So when Rolex basically released the new Oyster Perpetuals, right, in 41s, I thought it's going to be, we all actually thought there's going to be right next to the 39. I didn't think it's going to replace the 39, right? The black, the white, I think they had a purple one as well. But of course, it wouldn't be Rolex if they didn't do that, right? So they pulled out the 39, 39 was out, 41 was in. I'm waiting for her downstairs. She thinks we're gonna go grab tea.
I hope that's my coffee.
Well, no, it's an old coffee. We'll get you a coffee now. But what was the guy from Friends that says, it was Joey, right?
Yes.
Joey used to say that. How you doing?
I have to say it with the right intentions, which are the wrong intentions.
How you doing? Give me a Joey drop.
How you doing?
How you doing? And the other thing as well that they did in the beginning of the year is that they were promoting, and they're still actually actively and heavily promoting, the silver dial, the black dials as the hero ones, right? And of course we knew that's not going to be the case. I mean, those candy colors were going to steal the show. I mean, why wouldn't they? They're funky dial colors. We've seen them in the 70s on the Stella dial day dates, and they were very successful. They're still popular today. So migrating that into a new line, an entry line, the Oyster Perpetual line, of course was going to make them very, very, very special. I think it's gonna rain today, you know?
It feels like it's in the air. It's
green.
So beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Yes.
It might just rain on us.
Rainy weather.
It might rain on us.
It's amazing.
I mean, when I think about Rolex Oyster Perpetual line, I think about the most stripped down Rolex ever made, right? So I actually think it's a very smart move from Rolex to incorporate basically those funky dial colors. I happen to get this fulfilled from my AD in the most perfect time of the year ever. I happen to get this 41 case size in coral red, this festive dial in a festive time, for also a very special person, because this is not a watch that is for me. I got this watch from my wife, and I want to chat to you guys about it. Let's get into it. Close your eyes. Just completely close your eyes. Don't cheat. Don't open. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover it like that, so you don't see.
I don't think you get the principle of the mask.
No, it's all right. Okay, just keep it like that. I'll tell you when to remove it. You cannot remove this.
No.
Okay? You cannot remove this. Just listen to my voice only. You cannot look.
I'm
right?
not looking.
I want you to tilt it up. Exactly. That's it. And then stop. Now put your hands inside the bag. Okay?
That's like one of those creepy games.
No, just put your hands inside the bag.
Okay, there is a box.
Yeah, take it out. And slowly put it down. Yeah, there you go. Don't drop it on the floor. There you go. Okay? Now I want you to open your eyes. And now you can look.
No.
I swear.
No. That's not a gift, right?
It is a gift.
Oh, come on.
I swear. Well, come on, open it. Real deal stuff.
Wow, okay.
I think you're gonna like this one.
Okay, which one can it be?
Just rip off the thing, it's okay.
I think I'm gonna have to. I don't have the patience.
You don't have the patience? Okay, go for it, no worries. I think you're gonna like this. Go for it.
Okay, this is exciting.
It is exciting. Okay, fine, just do it already.
Fine, I'm gonna open it like this so you can see.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm afraid.
Go for it.
No. No, you got one of these color things? Oh my god.
What color are things? It's an Oyster Perpetual coral red.
Wow.
Do you like it?
I love it. Let me try
You do?
that. Yes.
And it's sized as well. I sized it for you.
Come on.
I swear. Brand spanking new.
Wow. It's a bit tight. We'll have to resize it, but oh my god.
Okay, but like, can you show it to us also?
Yes, 1 second, let me put it on.
Do you like it?
I think
And then you can, yeah, and you can throw it on a rubber bee. The red really pops. It's nice. And you know what? 41 is actually good on your wrist.
I know, right? I was actually surprised, but it looks amazing.
It really does.
Oof, look at that color, wow.
Are you looking at the screen?
Yes.
It does. It does have a Christmassy vibe, huh? Yo, show me that flex. Yo, who got that new OP?
That's how I'm working from now on.
It's nice. It's nice and well deserved. Those iPhone qualities are really good, huh? So September 2020, the new Oyster Perpetual lines dropped, and I immediately called the AD the next morning and listed my name for the coral red. Not sure why I picked the red specifically at that point in time, but I just thought it pops. I thought it was cool. On a red rubber bead, that would be next level. Just coordinate it like that. As I was saying earlier, when I think about the Oyster Perpetual, it strikes me as one of the most stripped down Rolexes ever. I mean, no rotatable bezel, no crown guards, no function whatsoever, not even a date. So in many ways, I think Rolex actually played it really well. I mean, they compensated with the rainbow colored dials. In fact, at this point, I think it's actually foundational. I think this is the new foundation for the Oyster Perpetual. Those unusual colored dials on a modern Rolex, that makes it really, really pop. So of course, the trick is with the 36 or the 41 case size are those funky colors, right? This is the main trick from Rolex. Yeah, they've added it to the entry-level model line, and I think this is actually a very, very smart move to do that. Or maybe, just maybe, that would be tail end of it. It'll be like the shortest run of the Oyster Perpetuals that will make them even more collectible, sort of what we've seen with the previous generation, the black and the white, and the rest of the 39 case size Oyster Perpetuals from Rolex. And because of that reason, of course, they weren't going to be on display. They were not going to be easily accessible as the previous gen. It's a new identity for the Oyster Perpetual line, new colors, new personalities. That's what I actually think. And I happen to think that the coral red is actually the big winner. It's deep, rich, unusual, and bold at the same time, sort of what the Stella dial colors from Rolex watches used to be in the 70s. Now, just on the Oyster Perpetual line. But beside the dial color, the Oyster Perpetual now also comes with new features, such as this easy link adjustment system, which is, I think, is a really, really nice add-on, right? So it is not a sport model, so they say, but it's got the easy link system now, which is adjustment on the fly by 0.5. This is perfect, man. This is great. The Oyster Perpetual line now also comes with new features. You've got the Rolex EasyLink extension system that makes this entry-level watch even more capable than ever, a lot closer to sort of the Rolex professional models. The reference is the 124300. This is the 41 case size. My wife actually wears larger case sizes, so I thought the 41 would make more sense. It's got 100-meter water resistance and carries a caliber 3230. Now, generally, I'd say this is a step in the right direction from Rolex. I think the design looks cleaner than ever. It would stands out for this watch. It would makes this Oyster Perpetual stands out. It's simple, it's rich, but now with the funky dial colors, it just takes it to a whole nother level. It's even cleaner than the Datejust 41 without the fluted bezel. Let me put it this way. If you're looking for a watch with sport watch proportions that is not a sporty watch, then look no further than the Oyster Perpetual, whether it be the 36 or the 41, depending on your case size. This is definitely a winning ticket. That's how I see it, at least. Rolex is really giving us the right watch for our money. $5,900 is what you would pay for this 41 case size. And again, simple is rich, and it's what makes this Oyster Perpetual stand out. Now, of course, with the funkier colors. I think these candy colored dials were a trend in 2020 and 2021, and I think they will continue to be a trend in 2022. I mean, it's not just Rolex that centered those playful, colorful dials on their entry-level models. I mean, AP did it, Patek did it with the first green final Nautilus, and then again with the Tiffany dial Nautilus that sold for some ridiculous price and had a direct impact on the Oyster Perpetual 41 turquoise dial Oyster Perpetual. I mean, the prices just shot up to the roof. Brands from almost every segment of the horological landscape are doing the same exact thing. I was recently invited by Vacheron to attend a very special event in Saudi, and I gotta tell you something, man. Vacheron really look after their customers. They're willing to go like 10 levels up. I got picked up in a Rolls Royce Ghost. I mean, I don't know who does that. That was the first time that I actually been in one. And then I got to see some amazing watches, the stuff that you don't see outside. I had knowledge shared directly from leaders, and it was just amazing, right? It was very warm, and this is something I want to share with you guys in my upcoming video that is going to be the last video for 2021. For now, happy holidays to you, your family, and all your loved ones around the world. Wishing you guys a blessed, successful start for 2022, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
Never at ease, I don't know a limit. Chasing a dream, I don't know what sleep is. I got a queen, she lit me to evening. She ripe like a peach and she snapped me to snippet. You well overdue for that link up in person. Text me to fall through a murder, she wrote it. Still up with courage, you're doing a service. Pull up to the crib, I'm equipped with the brush strokes. Cutthroat from the low.